At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson off the play action. On him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. They send a man in motion.
Hey, come on.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
That pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Right, ready to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Rip, 20.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Red on red. Hey, son. Silver.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Jackson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It's picked up by Trent McDuffie. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Red 23.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hey, run.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Browns have it at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Play action now with Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
On the red.
Back to Hampton. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Cut down the field, Golden. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Hey, son, it's same break. Go, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, because this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
11, Agate. Focus.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead to 7. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Matthew Wright set to kick
Wright
off.
ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
11. Hey, here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All set now. First and 10.
Lisa 24. Son, they started hunt.
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Red on red.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
On red. Silver.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Matthew Wright set to kick
Wright
off.
ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, hot.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 37 on the play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Go, let's go. Hey, run. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down.
Hey, go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He finds Golden. This gives the first and more. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
On red.
Bill finds his back. It's Cole. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
21. Steelers 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
13. Ready! Ready, shot!
First down throw for Jackson. And we put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
At the 6-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion left. Lamar off the play fake. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
28. Steelers 16. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Hey, Lion! Turn, this one's hot!
He'll throw it. Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And they are all the way into that red zone.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ron, 11, Agate. Hey, Soko.
From the red zone now. Finds Woods. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Son, go, let's go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This connects with Higgins. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
So 1st down from the 41. It's Harvey straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
This is Hampton, right side. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete here to Hampton. he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Go, go! Son!
Lawrence working from the gun. Corum, a first down and more. At the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. He has it. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Browns, 28.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 11 on the
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first down, Jackson. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
34 yards.
How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All right, going to get a two-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for two.
The score, Browns 36, Steelers.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, sink right. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's looking deep once again. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Hey, go.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
It's on. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss, but give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
43, Browns 36.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Harvey once more. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Lamar. He's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. A designed run. Jackson keeping it.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Touch.
Lawrence to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, Lion!
Now it's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. 11. Socos. Hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here's Lamar. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this a step or two shy of the 1st down, it looks like. He's stopped at the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Browns.
DC ready? 1st and 10 from the 43. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns with a little more work to do to win it here. 1st and 10 now from the 46. This is Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as the QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Throwing now. It's complete. This is Olave. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! The Tennessee rookie picks it off.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Let's go, let's go. On the red. On, this one's hot.
Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Matthew Wright set to
Well,
kick
Brock,
off.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Rip, 23. Hey, so 11.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Has it downfield working left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Go. Hey, Soko.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division.